So Meg says in her video, you don't know what it's like to not have a mom and dad and have to fill that void. Oh my God. Meg, please, we're friends, we're twins, we're buddies. I promise you. I promise you. So I just saw the latest live with Meg Thee Stallion, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about how her healing is going. She mentioned something that I mentioned in my previous video about Meg Thee Stallion. Make sure you go and check that out. Protect Megan Thee Stallion. And also, while you're at it, please make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're always updated when my videos come out. YouTube be acting like they don't want to put me out there a lot of times. A lot of times my videos get demonetized and I don't know why. So make sure that you are liking and subscribing and sharing and commenting and just doing everything you can to get the videos out there and get some more common sense content out there. There's a lot of sensational content. There's a lot of content you can't bring home to your parents. Try to get more common sense content out there so that the messages that you care about can be heard by everyone and not ignored because the message is too loud, right? So let's talk about Meg Thee Stallion. She said in her live, I'll try to show it. I'm not one to insert other videos into my video, but you know, since it was a live, I'll try to show it. I've never really done that before. We'll see how it goes.
Imagine being 25 and you don't have both of your parents. My mama was my best friend. She, you know, I'm still really not over that. So you kind of try to fill like your space with a bunch of people that you think is making you happy.
What she said was, like I said, something that I talked about in my previous video, which is that she is essentially alone out here. She doesn't have a mother, she doesn't have a father, and like she says in her live, not a lot of people know what that's like. And I know that people play Oppression Olympics with me all the time. They'll be like, well, you know, my relationship with my parents isn't good, or, well, my parents don't really listen to me, and, you know, I'll be like, oh, okay, you know, I guess, you know, that's valid. And what I'm saying isn't, because it's something that everyone goes through. But then when Christmas comes along or Thanksgiving comes along or Father's Day comes along, you see them putting up their posts and their pictures and their thanks to their parents and their happiness with their family. When it was like, didn't I just say that's something that I literally do not have? I don't have the option of having. Didn't I just say that? And you're trying to compare with me when you're taking pictures and thanking your family. I have no one to thank, right? So Meg says in her video, right? You don't know what it's like to not have a mom and dad and have to fill that void. Oh my God. Meg, please, we're friends, we're twins, we're buddies. I promise you. I promise you. That is something that I've felt my whole life, especially at her age, right? I mean, I'm just getting over that because it's just like you get failed so many times when you depend on friendships to take the place of family. And people don't want to hear that because people want to believe, well, if you don't have family, you can make your own. Like, okay, but it's really hard to make a unit as strong as the family unit is supposed to be. That's really difficult. Don't tell me that like that's just something that people just up and do, no problem. And a lot of times when you're like Meg and you're talented and you're young and you're beautiful and you're wealthy and everybody wants to be around you for even clout, you can be taken advantage of because that's the mentality that you have. And it's a justified mentality for anyone out there that knows what that's like, right? It's a justified mentality, but people can really prey on you when they see that vulnerability, and it sucks. And it's such a slap in the face. Meg is having so many triumphs. She wants to celebrate that with somebody. Doesn't she deserve to celebrate her triumphs? But there's a lot of triumphs that I had, little tiny triumphs that don't compare to Meg's, but you know, that I had to celebrate by myself because I didn't have people in my life that were happy for me, point blank period. I did not have people in my life that were happy for me until I got with my husband. So my heart just goes out to her because, you know, I know what that's like. And she deserves better. She deserves people that care about her and people that aren't using her for clout. And she deserves to feel that warmth, that compassion, that sense of belonging that people feel within families that work well. I'll put it that way. There's no perfect family. There's no average family. You know, all families are different, but a family that works well, right? I mean, it's unmatched, that type of support. And you see it all the time. People are a lot happier when they have a strong family unit around them. That's why I talk about the strong family unit all the time, which is something that I am determined to give my child. Just, you know, continue to uplift her and send positive vibes her way, because that's what I'm going to do, and keep supporting her and her work, wishing her all the best. So, all right, so now I'm going to move on to a little Barnes & Noble haul. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I've just been bored. So I'm like, I need stuff. I mean, hello. Anyway, so I got this. Don't pay attention to the 8+ on the bottom here, okay? I mean, they must mean 8+ years of experience with buying amazing things, okay? So, this is a unicorn tape dispenser. And let me tell you something, this thing was like 20 bucks, it's $20. So I'm like, it better be magical. It better be magical. Okay? Unicorn Gold Edition. Oh, comes right out the box. So this was like $2, $3. Thanks. I didn't have to, you know, you could whatever. Anyways. All right, so here it is. The unicorn tape dispenser.
Where does the line start? What the hell?
Ha 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 ha! Ha! I figured it out. All right, so this is the tape. Oh my gosh, isn't it so cool and cute? I'm sorry, but I think it was well worth the 20 bucks. I do. Like, I can put this somewhere. I'm gonna put it, I'll put it on my arm if I have to. Okay. Oh, so cute. All right, so this is what the tape looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see. Now, this gives me very Lisa Frank, right? This gives me Lisa Frank, and I love Lisa Frank, and I could like very rarely ever afford Lisa Frank products when I was a kid. So I'm like, this is everything to me right now. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I'm gonna stick it on some book or something, okay? So I got that. I also got this dragon journal that I'm gonna start writing like manifestations in. Like, I've always collected journals, but I would use them to like, for my notes when I was like teaching theater. But, you know, who knows when we're gonna get back to the theater scene with everything that's going on with this pandemic. So I got this beautiful dragon journal. I'm gonna start journaling and, oh, you know what? Okay? I told you I would put this to use. All right? I didn't get this for nothing. It was not $20 for nothing. No, it wasn't. Okay, so yeah, I have to take this off, and so obviously it will be thrown away. But the point is, yay, wonderful. So I'm really looking forward to like journaling, just like writing down my manifestations more and goals and writing them down and like having them cemented. Maybe I'll like write scenes that I think of, and I want to start doing a lot more. I want to start doing skits and like short little films and movies for you guys. So I'm working on it. Okay, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and be sure to check out my Patreon. Talk about a lot more juicier topics over there, and it is unfiltered. Any lives that I do on this channel from now on will go immediately to Patreon. They don't stay on here for long, so that's why I encourage you to keep hitting the notification bell so that you're made aware when I do lives. And also check out Patreon so that you can see all my vlogs and uncensored content and everything else over there. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, and see you guys next time.